Did you know that 1 out of 3 Americans say that they are not getting enough sleep? I'm Jamie Dana from Elevate Counseling, and if you are one of these sleep-deprived Americans, then this video is for you. There are many reasons why you may not be getting enough sleep, but a lot of people that come into my office report that anxiety or racing thoughts keep them up at night or wake them up in the middle of the night. And the National Sleep Foundation says if we're getting less than 8 hours of sleep, then we are technically not getting the amount of sleep that we need. Most Americans report that they're getting about 6 hours of sleep a night. So what can you do if you are having racing thoughts or you're finding it difficult to fall asleep in the evening? The first thing that you can do is you can set up a sleep routine. So think about your kids when they were little, you probably gave them a bath and you had story time and you dimmed the lights. You did all of these things to kind of signal to your child that it was time to go to bed. And not only were you signaling to them literally in person you're signaling to them, but also you're creating this routine which signals to the body that it's time to start to calm down. This is related to our circadian rhythms. And this is really important because this is how our body gets into a routine of producing certain hormones and chemicals that signal that it's time to go to sleep, and it makes it easier to fall asleep at night. So you can do the same kind of thing. Maybe you take a bath, maybe you have some hot tea, and you soothe down the lights and lower the temperature, and you just need to create that environment so that your body knows that it's time to go to sleep. Another thing that you can do is you can keep a notebook handy by your bed. So if you find that you start thinking about the things that you need to do tomorrow, you can just jot those things down, and then now that you've taken them off the to-do list and onto the paper in front of you, then you don't have to keep thinking about it over and over. You can also use that notebook if you find that you're having persistent thoughts. You can write those things down so you can start to look for themes or figure out if you need to do certain things or get more support around whatever those anxiety-provoking kinds of thoughts are that you're having. And another thing that you can do is you can use deep breathing or progressive muscle relaxation. There are different apps that you can use to help with these mindfulness tools that help to relax and calm the body and prepare it to be able to sleep. And finally, something that I do is I listen to podcasts before I go to sleep. So I pick podcasts that have soothing, calming kind of presenters with subject material that's interesting to me, but not so interesting that I'm not able to fall asleep. And I choose topics that aren't anxiety-provoking or stressful. There are actually podcasts designed to help you fall asleep. So if you go to iTunes and search adult bedtime stories, you will come across different podcasts that are designed to help people fall asleep, which I think is kind of cool. And other people will use music, soothing, calming music, to have the same kind of result. One of the nice things about the podcast is if you're listening to somebody else talking, then it stops your own internal voices. So that can be extra beneficial for that reason. If you found this helpful, be sure to follow us on Facebook so that you can get tips and tricks to support your mental health. And until next time, keep doing, keep being, keep growing. Thanks.